Well, as you can see here, we've got some serious championship vibes going on here. We got the Raw Women's Champion, the EST Bianca Belair. We have the Women's Tag Team Champions. Little cheers going on. Raquel, Liv, I want to start with you two ladies. How'd it feel tonight, earning a victory over Damage Control?
Tired.
It was bittersweet. I think we really...
Why is it bitter?
Well, I mean, actually, it's not bitter. You're right. It's all sweet because we let them know who the real tag champs are. Did you watch us out there?
I did.
Did you watch? Did you watch?
No, it is very fitting because we are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So the fact that we are representing and winning and beating Damage Control doo-doo, we're so happy.
Not sure about the last part, but nonetheless, tonight was also very sweet for you, Bianca, because not only did you have your family out in the crowd, not only were you on the winning end of things, I know your focus now turns to a week from Saturday, WWE Backlash and a Raw Women's Championship title defense against Io Sky.
Yeah, you know, actually it's been a crazy couple of weeks. It's been full of a lot of Damage Control, you know. Defeated Dakota Kai, and then I was talking to Io tonight. Bailey butted into business, so we had to go out there and handle them alongside my girls. And like you said, my family was out there. We showed up, we showed out, and now I'm looking forward to Backlash. But listen, Io, she is a legit competitor, and so I'm have to depend on all them ESTs and be the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best to take Io down. But I'm gonna walk out still your Raw Women's Champion, and then soon after be the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion. That's how we do it around here.
That's right.
We're always happy to assist you, B.
That's right. We got
your back.
I appreciate y'all.
Wow, Jinxie! You owe me a
This
Coke.
tag team thing is working.
It's crazy. We're finishing each other's sentences.
I know. Look at us. We're like a couple.
On that note, enjoy your victory tonight.
Do you love this for us?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yay!
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break